Salutations. Welcome to my bathroom. My name is Delia, and today I am going to be using the X Mondo color Super Blue on my hair. And the reason I'm documenting it is because I think it will be interesting for a couple of reasons. Number one is that, as you can probably already tell, my hair is already color processed. I've been dyeing my hair pretty consistently for about 8 or 9 years, something in that ballpark, both at a salon and with Fox dye. Sorry, Brad. But the last time I got my hair done was October, and it looked like and it is now, as of today, January 9th. So it's been a while. It's looking pretty faded. I had purple and blue highlights in my hair that are now kind of blue and greenish. So that's another reason why I think it'll be interesting to see how Brad's color goes on my hair, because obviously you have kind of the red-ish at this point base. You also have the highlights. So it'll be interesting to see how the color takes to the hair that's been bleached versus just still regular color. So I think that'll be interesting. And so yeah, let's get started. I think I'm gonna try and start from the back and work my way forward. Just because I think it'll be easier to just kind of push the color treated hair to the back as I go, rather than trying to like fuss with it in the front and bring more hair forward. But makes logical sense. Makes logical sense to me. So I've got my gloves. Got satisfaction. It does smell nice. Hair clips flying everywhere. Yeah, it does. It does. It smells nice. I like it. I know you can use your hands. I also did buy some cheap brushes. So I'm gonna try with these. If it ends up that it's more comfortable to do it with my hands, then just switch to doing it with my hands. Because who cares, right? As long as it gets on there and it's as even as we can manage it. I am a little bit nervous about missing spots in the back since I can't like easily see what I'm doing. I do have a mirror on the side of the camera, so I can kind of see what I'm doing. And I also have like a hand mirror to try and see the back of my head, but it still may be a little bit of a mess. My hope, if I'm being honest, is that the fact that I'm able to brush this through might be my saving grace when it comes to the color dispersion. So we'll see. I'm also curious, like, as you can probably tell, I have fairly long hair. So I am also curious how much of this container I'm going to end up using to do my whole head. I'm getting it all over my neck. Oh well, so it goes. It'll wash away at some point. Whatever. It's whatever. A little acetone should help. Per Brad's instructions, I'm starting with my roots and mids. I'll leave the bottom of my hair for last. I'm already digging this color. Like, I mean, who knows how it's going to actually end up with my hair. The fact that I have a red base means this may end up kind of purpley, which would also be fine. I also quite enjoy purple as a color. Hopefully the blue kind of stays prominent. Let's see, let's take a look. Without knocking everything over. Let's see, how am I doing? All right, I missed some higher up spots. See? So I'm not afraid to use the mirror, man. saturated. Feels that way as well. And my scalp feels like damp all over the back of my neck. Oh well. Okay. So now that I've dyed my hair and potentially the entire back of my neck and side of my neck, I am going to put it in a shower cap, so that way my long hair doesn't stain, hopefully, anything else in the house. I'll do my timer for 20. Yeah. And then my timer for 20 minutes. And then we'll rinse and we'll see. Hi. So, it's actually been 30 minutes since I put the color in my hair. So I'm ready to wash it out. Hopefully it ends up looking good. I guess we'll find out. And then it also to kind of clean up my skin a little bit. I'm still slightly tinged blue in the back there, but so it goes. It'll wash off eventually. And also, I don't wear my hair up all that often, so whatever. You won't even see it. Just a little bit of acetone, rubbing it on my skin, which, you know, I'll moisturize, don't worry. Acetone is very drying. I'll handle it. But I'd rather have to moisturize than be stained blue for another week. So, wish me luck. I'm about to wash it out. Well, it definitely turned out a little bit different than I thought it would, but I'm not complaining. I think it looks really cool and I'm really excited about it. Sort of as predicted, the highlights in my hair took the color like super well, which, like I said, really isn't surprising. It was kind of predictable, because I mean, it was hair that was bleached, so yeah, of course it's going to take color pretty well. So, but I really like actually the look of the more intense blue highlights amongst the rest of my hair. I think it looks great, so I'm really excited about how that turned out. The actual like kind of red base surprised me, because it's like almost like a blue black, or like in certain lighting almost looks like a turquoisey greenish blue green kind of color, which, like I said, I really just was not expecting. I figured, like I said, with anything, I figured it would maybe be like a purplish tint, because I had a red hair dye base, but that didn't happen, which was really fascinating. Like I said, I'm not complaining. I think it looks really cool. I kind of feel like a cartoon character, or maybe like an anime protagonist. Like if I had my super short hair like I had a few years ago, I would basically be Sailor Mercury. So, like I said, not gonna complain about that. So I think it looks cool. It looks pretty great. As far as how much I used, because I know I mentioned that before, I ended up using approximately, I'd say, half-ish of the container, which is awesome, because basically that means that more than likely I'm going to be able to get another like full hair coverage out of this container. So cool, can't complain about that. That's definitely awesome. As far as like how my hair feels, I know one of the selling points of this color was that like it'll, you know, make your hair super healthy and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, I believe it. For me personally, in my hair, I don't feel a noticeable difference in the sense that like, wow, oh my gosh, look at the, you know, the texture difference, whatever. My hair definitely feels nice, but it's not like extreme transformation. So take that as you will. It may have just been like the starting point of my hair. Like if your hair is a bit drier, it may be more noticeable of a difference. I try to keep my hair moisturized and healthy as I can, just because if I don't, it's prone to frizz. So that might be the reason why. But yeah, I'm definitely definitely really like it. Definitely really glad that I tried it. And there's a good chance that I'm going to try other colors in the future. I like the look of the Super Purple. And I know Brad said that he's looking to add more colors to the line, you know, down the road. And I'll be excited to see what he releases, because I will probably try it again. I really enjoy how it looks and how it applied. It was pretty easy, even if it ended up being a bit messy, but that's just because I just kind of did it in a messy way. That wasn't the product's fault. That was user application. So yeah, hopefully you found this video to be informative in some way. If you have hair that is similar in color to mine, hopefully this gives you at least a little bit of an idea of how it potentially could react and could turn out color-wise. And yeah, thanks for watching and have a great day.